Togbiwo Mamao from all over the Volta region, Volta Regional Minister James Gunu, Minister for Roads and Highways Kwame Agboja, General Secretary of the NDC Fifi Fiavi Kwete, Ministers of State and senior government officials, members of the Council of State, members of Parliament, the clergy, including my uncle Silva, who said the opening prayer, the regional chairman and all functionaries of the NDC, heads of security services, management and staff of the Ghana Highway Authority, management and staff of First Sky Construction Limited, friends from the media, good people of the Volta region. As Toby Apede told you today is a great day. A baby is being born. And that baby is a healthy, bouncing, big push baby. And let me tell you the history of that baby. The baby was conceived sometime in 2020 and was supposed to be born. So if you look in the NDC manifesto of 2020, big push was there. But unfortunately, there was a miscarriage.
This man,
because
storyteller.
In 2020 we didn't win the election, and so big push could not be born. But we didn't lose hope. So in 2024 we put the baby again and conceived the mother. This time on 7th December, the baby was ripe for birth, and today on 16th September we are delivering that bouncing baby, big push. It is not out of place that we are launching the big push here in the Volta region today. We did the first launch in Afienya, just outside Accra, and we came to continue the launch of the big push here in Volta region. And we're launching it in the Volta region because over the years, Volta region has had some of the most neglected, abandoned roads in the country. Year in, year out, the chiefs have cried for repair and maintenance of their roads. Roads that were commenced at the time when we were in office before 2016 were abandoned from 2016 and have not seen any maintenance over the years. And so it is not out of place that Volta region is among the regions that has the biggest share of the big push. When I appointed my younger brother Kwame Agboja as roads minister, when I called my ministers to my office one by one, with him, the instruction I gave him was, go ye forth. Biblical word, go ye forth. And work ye hard. And deliver quality and good roads for the people of Ghana. And so Big Push was one of the major tasks that I put in front of him. And he's been one of my most harassed ministers. No week passes without me calling him. And anytime I call him, where have you reached with the Big Push? He says, oh boss, we're at the design stage, we're designing the roads. I said, but hurry up, how long does it take to design? He says, so we have to take our time so that we design the road properly so that it will last into the future. After a while, I'll call him again. He said, oh, we finished the design, we're packaging. After a while, I call him again. He said, oh, we finished packaging, we're now going to procurement. And of course, they've been in the procurement process for some time, but at long last, as our first president said, the Big Push is here. know almost all the roads in this country because I've campaigned more than probably any president in history. I was running mate with Professor Mills in 2008. I went the length and breadth of this country, every single constituency I visited. I did so again in 2012. I did so again in 2016. I did so again in 2020. And I did again in 2024. So there is no road in this country that I have not passed on. And there was a chief, I've forgotten who he is, but I went to his palace. And he said, "Oh, Mr. President, we're going to vote for you. And we wish you well. And I'm sure that you're going to win the election. If you win the election, if you don't do anything at all, don't bother about hospitals and schools and this, you just fix our roads for us. And that if you just fix our road for us, we'll remember you forever." And I said, "Oh, I'll not only fix the roads, but I also do the schools, I'll do the hospitals." So during the campaign, I passed on the whole Georgia Road, whole Denu Road, all these roads I passed on. Atipoku to Ho, all those roads I passed on. Atiavi Road, Metrikasa, all those roads. And so, Fami Agoja was surprised when he brought the list of roads. And I know every road, so he brought the list. I looked at Volta Region roads. I said, "But this one is not there." Okay, I'll add it. But this one is not there. This one is not there. This one is not there. By the time he finished, the list was as long as this. And so there are several roads that we're going to work on simultaneously. And as we said, at Impoku Ho, Hoa Flow, are roads that we are going to work on. There's not going to be delay in payment. The big push is a $10 billion project. If you convert that into cedis, it is 120 billion cedis over 4 years. We started this year with enough money to start paying them because we realized that the packaging and everything will take almost half of the year. And so this year, the finance minister allocated 14 billion cedis to the big push. So all these roads that are starting, the money is sitting in the account and waiting to pay them. And next year, I've spoken with the minister and he's allocating 30 billion cedis to the big push. So contractors, have no fear, go full steam ahead. The finance minister has promised that for every big push contractor who brings a certificate, he will receive his money within 2 weeks. We are setting up a big push secretariat, which will be under the auspices of the Office of the President. We're going to have engineers and others working there, and we're going to keep monitoring the progress of all the projects. So they will visit the projects regularly from time to time at every stage to see the status of the project. They will take pictures, they will take videos. And so I'll be sitting in my office and I can see what First Car is doing on the Hoa Flower Road. I can see what Oswald is doing on the Afenya Dodowa Road. Every contractor working on every road in this country, I'll sit in Accra at the Flagstaff House and I'll see the work they are doing. So let me apologize to Ghanaians. The big push projects have been allocated in such a way that no contractor will take 24 months to complete, because we haven't given any contractor too long a stretch that will take him too much time. We've broken it up into pieces so that every contractor can work quickly and then they join their portions together. So let me apologize to Ghanaians. From the launch of this big push here, the whole of Ghana is going to become a construction site. The whole of Ghana is going to become a construction site. So bear with the contractors. When you are driving, there will be some inconvenience because the road work will be going on. But know that we are suffering to gain. So let's bear the inconvenience. If the contractors put signs that we must follow, let's not get irritated. Let's follow the signs that the contractors have given. And I urge the contractors, because you are going to be working and we're paying you, the construction industry is going to grow. There are a lot of young, enterprising Ghanaians who have graduated as civil engineers, as different kinds of engineers, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, who are sitting at home and not doing any job. Please open up your recruitment and recruit these young people for me. Recruit my younger brothers and sisters so that they can start to work. We have given priority to Ghanaian contracting companies because we believe that Ghanaian companies can do as well as foreign companies. And so you are lucky because First Sky has been working in this country for years. Everybody knows him. And I can tell you that First Sky is one of the best Ghanaian construction companies available. And so once we put First Sky on this road, you can be sure that he will do a good job. It is in his interest, because if he does the Antipoko and Irase whole road, his hotel, Volta Region, will get more customers because it will be easier to drive to home. But like I said, he's a good contractor, so he'll do a good job. But let me just conclude with some of the roads that we have captured for Volta Region. And as we said, we have Aveji Metrikasa Road, Atiavi Road, rehabilitation of Asikumash Junction, Anirawasi, reconstruction of Anirawasi, Ho Titrino, to Ho Guinness Depot, to Ho Airport Second Gate, rehabilitation of Ho Petoy Afia Deniba, including Ziope Town roads, upgrading of Adaklu Tefe Waya Kayime Road, Abuedi Kodiabe Road, upgrading of Asiepe Road, upgrading of Ziope Toda Road, construction of Waya Police Station, Hehekwe Road, rehabilitation of Sokode to Juapon Road, rehabilitation of Anirawasi Bamekpepe Road, rehabilitation of Afia Deniba Penny Road, dualization of Georgetown roads, reconstruction of Have Hohoi Road, selected roads in Ho Municipality, selected roads in Hohoi Municipality, selected roads in Ketu North and Ketu South, upgrading of Tanyigwe Town roads, upgrading of Voje Jakpo Feeder Road, upgrading of Adaklu Seva Junction Mafikumasi Road, upgrading of Abutia Teti Jekwe Road, Vako Wusuta Pebe Alakple Road, Abo Atiavi, Ho Barracks Takla Hojo Tokope Road, Tajevu Divego Agove Junction Road, Adakluk Pekshu Dokpo Feeder Road, and spot improvement of Podwave Junction to Podwave Feeder Road.